We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this urgent information from the Adolescents and Sleep Foundation. Adolescents across the country are refusing to conform to an appropriate sleep schedule, and it is causing major issues for them and those around them. Is this a familiar situation?
What on earth are you still doing awake? It is midnight and you have school tomorrow.
I'm just listening to music on my headphones and texting Ashley. She can't sleep either.
It's so frustrating when you rebel like this. Why can't you just go to bed at a normal time like your little sister?
But I tried lying down and I'm just not tired. I'm not trying to rebel. Is your teenager staying up late, even when they have school at 8 a.m. the next morning? Is this also causing stress on their morning routine?
You're still in bed? Get up and get dressed. You have to be at school in a half an hour.
I couldn't sleep again last night. Every time my alarm goes off, I can't help but hit the snooze button. I'm just so tired.
Yeah, because you stay up late texting your friends instead of going to bed at a reasonable hour. You need to be more responsible.
But I'm not tired at night. I'm tired in the morning. This is so unfair. Is your adolescent's sleep schedule causing similar problems in your home? Are you at your wit's end and don't know what to do to get them back on track? We have our top sleep scientist here to shed some light on the situation.
Many parents believe that adolescents are being rebellious when not willing to sleep early. In reality, once an adolescent hits puberty, their body goes through many changes. Their biological clock, circadian rhythm, and homeostatic drive slows down in puberty. Let me provide you with some definitions. The biological clock is an organism's natural timing device, and it regulates the cycle of circadian rhythms. The circadian rhythms is the physical, mental, and behavioral changes that happen in an organism's body that follow a 24-hour cycle. The homeostatic drive is the biological trigger that causes sleepiness. In general, the biological clock, circadian rhythm, and the homeostatic drive are major contributors to having restful sleep and feeling awake. Another change in adolescents' bodies is the release of the hormone melatonin, which helps with the timing of circadian rhythms and sleep. During puberty, melatonin starts to release around 11 p.m., which is 2 hours later than what we see in adults or younger children.
Adolescents develop a resistance to sleep pressure that permits them to stay up later. At the same time, their circadian phase becomes relatively delayed, which provides them with the drive to stay awake later in the evening and sleep later in the morning. The magnitude of the delay is greater on non-school days. Additionally, rising time on non-school days gets later as adolescence progresses.
A great example to better understand this concept is waking up an adolescent at 6 a.m. for school is equivalent to an adult waking up at 4 a.m. for work. That does not sound very fun to me. Based on some research, most U.S. middle schools and high schools start too early. As a result, adolescents are not getting enough sleep. 2 out of 3 U.S. high school students sleep less than 8 hours on a school night. Not getting enough sleep can result in being overweight, not getting enough physical activity, having depressive symptoms, engaging in healthy behaviors, and having poor academic performance. The benefits of starting school later is adolescents get more sleep and have more dreams. Dreaming is the type of sleep associated with learning, memory consolidation, and emotional processing. Sleep overall helps to restore both mind and body. The body's engines are able to slow down and cool off when we sleep, decreasing the metabolic processes, heart rate, respiration, digestion, and body temperatures. Sleep can also be a time of increased healing.
So you mean she isn't being rebellious or irresponsible? It's her biology?
But I've been trying to tell you. It's hard on me too. I'm tired all the time at school.
Well, if this is all because of the way her brain is changing, what can we do? Should we take her to the doctor and get a prescription for sleeping pills or something?
No, the solution isn't to try to change your brain. It is to change the systems in place that don't support this developmental phenomenon.
Like
Start times. High schools and colleges should not start before 10 a.m. to accommodate these changes in adolescent sleep and enable them to be better rested when they are in class.
You're right. I'm going to call the school right now and advocate for that. Now, I know the problem isn't with my daughter, it's with school start times. Thank you, scientist.
This important announcement was brought to you by the Adolescent Sleep Foundation, bringing awareness to and encouraging advocacy that supports adolescents in getting a healthy amount of sleep to promote their healthy development.